Is about the mission of educating societal norms on being understood that disability is real, disability is happening, and disability is part of our culture. And it just needs to be part of it. Mission. My vision, I have a second part of my mission, and I'll tell you, is that I want people with disabilities to feel empowered, engaged, and included. And I want us to feel like we can be stars of whatever we want to be. You don't need to just bag groceries or work at a coffee shop. You can do things with support and engagement and people helping you. My vision is that we are included, we are embraced, we are together as people with and without disabilities. We are engaged together. And we live in a world where this is accepted. We live in a world where if there's even conflict about it, because I'm talking about autism and you're talking about ALS and you're talking about type 1 diabetes, but I'm not as important as you. There's a diagnosis, there's a record, and we're all important. So we need to come together and have conversations and continue the conversation and continue the education, because there's a record somewhere that there's something documented, that there's something that we are all in this category. Really special idea, really special concept in every minority and every race. I can't be a part of the Asian race. I can't be a part of the African American race. I can't be a part of the Latino race because I'm not any of those. But guess what? Every single one of you at some point in your lifetime might be a part of disability, and you might have a medical record that says you have one. Embrace disability. Embracing disability, because a hug knows no disability. Well, hello, hello. I hope you've enjoyed all of that. Welcome to the show. So, this is the show, Talkability, where we're really exploring lives and we're exploring real talk and we're really embracing the whole concept around disability education. I mean, I'm so glad you're here. I'm so glad you joined us. How absolutely wonderful that you're here with us on a Saturday night. I am delighted that you're around. I'm delighted that you're here. And I'm delighted that we're going to get you more education and awareness on disability issues and how important they are. I'm extending my hand, my heart, and a big warm hug to all of you for joining us tonight. OMG. The I am just so blessed now that I have this incredible show on the DFN Broadcast Network studios. This is wonderful, fabulous opportunity to really be with a group of wonderful people who are sharing their expression of their heart and that we are gathering on the DFN broadcast network to actually have stories around inclusion and other topics that I think I've heard that there's aging topics and I heard that there's mental health topics and building community together. I am so grateful to be a part of DFN Studio Productions. Wow. I can't even express how happy I am that I now have this great show, Talkability, on DFN, and it truly is a remarkable opportunity because when we build community together, we grow. And we need to grow together as we build community. And I know that the wonderful people that are part of DFN we're going to be connected and we're going to be growing. And people, I will learn from them and they will learn from me. And I just think that that is 100% remarkable. So I'm really, really happy that I get to work with my colleague Barbara. Barbara is just a heart. She's got so much genuine generosity and to just be able to be with her in this show doing the wonderful things that we can do and joining forces with many people and hearing stories together and inviting community in. That's what this is all about. We use community to make an impact. Talk about impact. So I've been doing a lot of research lately, and I've been really wondering, PBS has a news hour. A couple of magazines and a couple of newsletters go out and talk about the news. But if I go online and I look for the news, I can't really find it. There's really a limited amount of disability news. So this is a concern for me. And Barbara and I have been talking about how we might be able to do some things on the DFN network around the news. And, because things come up all the time and things are happening all of the time in this world. And I am just so grateful that now this platform is going to get to open up not just about storytelling, but it actually giving us the audience and communities real-time information. There's lots to tell you and I will be in Washington D.C. tomorrow and I will be learning so much about the news and different information and different pieces of what could be offered around, what's actually happening right now in the disability world. I'm hoping to find new friends, finding people that want to speak, and even capturing maybe a little bit of what they're talking about and getting some live news. live ideas, live conversations from real people. 4 to 500. There could be up to 1,000 because there's going to be a lot of events. This is different Disability Pride Month, and there's going to be a ton of events that'll be happening in DC over the next 4 to 6 days because it's Disability Pride and it's ADA. Americans with Disabilities Act celebration, 36 years. For the NICL, National Council on Independent Living, they're saying 36 years, we won't go back. Well, I never want to go back. I want to go forward and leap in the air. um, but I'm really excited because I'm going to be investigating a lot more and trying to find what's out there. What kind of information do we need to be aware of? What news and how we can be bringing the news to life, and why, and also curiosity, why aren't people reporting this news? Why would I be the only one bringing this up and saying, why don't we have news? I mean, isn't that startling that it's 2026 and there's no one reporting on disability issues? And there's nowhere to go and pull up a video and learn about what kind of different things are happening in different states, what kind of celebrations are happening, what kind of issues or even problems. How in the world is it so much into the future and we have 36 years um on this planet around disability ADA, Americans with Disabilities Act? I mean, it wasn't long ago in 1973, for the year I was born, that 73 was the year I was born, that you get to go to you get to go outside. There was an ugly law. There's news. There was an ugly law in the 70s that people with disabilities had to be hidden. And how disturbing is this? That all of these things, are not changing. These conversations are not changing. And we really need to figure that out, and how we can find information out there that's so imperative and important. It still boggles my mind why we do not have news. It boggles my mind. And I really would love to find out why we don't have the news. I'd love to find out why these things are not happening. This is going to be a discovery that we're going to learn together. And then in these segments on some of these shows, we're going to be reporting important details around the disability community. And that is just 100% remarkable. Because why wouldn't we want, when I was younger, I used to do work around systematic change. Why would we not want to be doing the news and reporting things that people are concerned about accurately, true facts? We'll do fact checks because we need to be reporting accurate information and we need to be sharing accurate information. And I just think that that is so important. And I just think that, I'm very excited that we're going to get to do that. Um, I'm really appreciating that you're a part of our celebration today. Yay! We are launching Talkability today. That is just amazing. We're in pre-launch event. This is fantastic. And then we're going to go. Thank you again for being here. And we're going to go on a short break and now hear from our sponsors.
When the ground starts moving under me and the walls begin to shake, I don't freeze in the falling, I don't fracture at the break. I've learned how to bend with the pressure, I've learned how to hold my ground. Every change that tries to test me only makes me stronger now. Let it move, let it turn. Every fall is a chance to learn. Feel the ground beneath your feet. This is where your strength will meet. When it shifts, I don't quit. When it cracks, I commit. Every break clears the way for something stronger to stay. I don't run, I don't drift, I stand firm in the lift. Every storm that hits, I'm stronger than the shift. I've seen seasons rearrange me, I've watched old foundations fall, but I built from what is left. I don't lose myself at all. There is fire in resilience, there is power in the climb. Every ending writes a future that was waiting for its time. Let it move, let it turn. Every fall is a chance to learn. Feel the ground beneath your feet. This is where your strength will meet. I don't bend, don't break. Every shift is mine to take. When it shifts, I don't quit. When it cracks, I commit. Every break clears the way for something stronger to stay. I don't run, I don't drift, I stand firm in the lift. Every storm that hits, I'm stronger than the every time it hits, I'm stronger than the shit.
Welcome back. Well, I hope you're enjoying all these videos and all of this amazing celebration we're having. This is absolutely wonderful. So, I want to share with you that one of the things that I'm trying to accomplish is that I would like to have like a little broadcasting area where I can interview some really amazing businesses, either on StreamYard or Restream, where we can talk about inclusive values, because I think that's super important. I also would love to have an area where we can express ourselves as unique individuals, as human beings, and people who may have certain types of disabilities or chronic health conditions. So, one of the ways that I do that is that I'm building a clothing line, and it's called Roxy. One of the things that I want to do deeply with Roxy is build an adaptable clothing loan closet. Some companies like Dress for Success give away clothing for job interviews, but I would love if a child grows out of a costume that and you don't have the money to get the costume, we can provide that costume for some children. Maybe even Target could donate for that. So I am raising money through Embracing Disability on Zeffy. And if you go to www.embracing-disability.com, it says right at the top, donate to Zeffy. Um, there's sponsorships, and I want a clothing closet or a rent the runway type of a place that we can do all sorts of things and all sorts of ways that we can be connected. And then I would love a treatment room or two in the back where people who have chronic health conditions can get treatments from me as a licensed massage therapist with the wide range of modalities that I work on. So, if you find it in your heart of hearts, I would love for you to really consider donating, giving some funding, and giving some love to Embracing Disability and the future of growing clothing, growing empowerment, and teaching businesses and communities inclusive values. Shh, I have a big, big secret. It's big. Ooh, it's so big and it's so juicy. On DFN Network. Coming this December into January, we are launching the Embracing Disability channel in December during International Disability Day. What is that? Well, it's a collective of different channels that we can offer to the disabled community, we can offer to families and say, would you like to be about disability history, disability education, and disability news? Would you like your own channel? Would you like to explore what a TV show looks like? People with disabilities write books all the time. What if they get to share about their storytelling? Wow, what a blast! This is going to be such amazing growth for Embracing Disability and such a way to also fundraise and a way to also bring in income. So these programs, these clothes, and the ways that the world does not fit us, I can start putting together the puzzle pieces of how they can fit together. Such a joy, such an experience, such a wonderment that Embracing Disability is on a growth spurt. And if you can help out at any time to donate to our creativity, innovation, and donate to make clothing and get us our loan closet, get us that building, visit www.embracing-disability.com. You can also write to Roxy at embracing-disability.com. There's also one more thing that you could do on that website while you're on there. Go to contribute and write us a story. We know many of you are storytellers. We need your articles. We need your stories. We need your amazing, amazing talent. So you can't donate? Well, then write for us. You can share the website and share the Zeppy link and help us raise funds. Can't donate? There are still multiple ways to help. You have questions? Reach out to us. Roxy at embracing-disability.com. Or don't forget to go to that website, www.embracing-disability.com, and find out about all of the wonderful, wonderful ways that you can be a part of and contribute to embracing disability. We've got so many things in store. The news is coming, an adaptable loan closet is coming, and then that channel where more storytelling, more people will be able to make impact, and we're going to grow as a community together in creativity. Goodness gracious, I can't wait for the next parts of this. Thank you so much for being here. And now we're going to have one more commercial break because we have to keep learning. Thank you.
Hi, everyone. This is Jessica here with some exciting news. A huge congratulations to my colleague Roxy Rocker on launching her powerful new show, Talkability with Roxy. Roxy is a true force as a disability advocate, and this show brings real life, real stories, and real impact through honest conversations, inspiring lived experiences from the disability community, and practical insights on inclusion, accessibility, and empowerment. Whether you're navigating disability yourself, supporting loved ones, or working to build more inclusive spaces, Talkability with Roxy delivers the authentic voices, warmth, and actionable wisdom you've been looking for. Congratulations, Roxy. Your passion and energy are going to light the way for so many. I can't wait to tune in, and I highly recommend you all check it out too.
Hey, Roxy, I just wanted to share this with you because I know it's a congratulations time. Starting your own show is always good. Another new show. Keep going. Get your message out there, and you rock.
Hello. I just want to say congratulations to Roxy with her new talk show, Talkability, where she's going to dive in deeper regarding the disability and how she can help. I just love her storytelling, her passion. It just draws you in to really want to learn more. So engaging. So I just wanted to wish her luck, and I just can't wait to see what she does next.
New show, Talkability, is such a light in the world of media. I'm so excited for what it's going to bring for awareness and giving people a voice who may not have the opportunity, the access, and the ability to find themselves an outlet. Roxy is such a fierce advocate for people with disabilities, for bringing access and awareness around what is needed for people with disabilities, but also to celebrate and shine light upon the gifts that every person brings to the world. And I'm so excited for Talkability to highlight more of those stories and more of those opportunities for people to share their way in the world and how they're sharing their gifts in the world, because everybody has a gift. And Roxy does a great job of bringing those gifts out in people.
Well, hello and welcome back. I'm so glad that you're here. Thank you to all my beautiful friends who gave um, a lovely thank you and gratitude and heart love. Wendy, welcome to the show. I'm so glad you're here.
Hi, Roxy.
Um, Hi. You've been a sponsor for a couple of years of Embracing Disability, and thank you so much for that support. Um, Want to share a few words about this new show, Talkability, and we're going to have disability news and share a few words of the support for Talkability. The floor is yours, my sister friend.
Well, I'm glad to be here, Roxy. And I've believed in Roxy since I met her a few years ago and she helped me in her own, therapy room. And I believe in everything that she absolutely does, whether it's working on disability or the modalities that she does in her other practices. But I think this show is going to be great for you, Roxy, to get your word out and to really be able to talk about what you love to do and and be able to have other people tell their stories as well. But also I think your main goal is to really help people and to get that other space so that you can help even more people.
Well, the exciting thing is when I approach the airport tomorrow and fly into DC, and there'll be hundreds of people that have a similar mission or a similar concept around disability education and storytelling and lived experience. So it'll be really fun to meet some new people and maybe find some old friends and be with my friends in that world tomorrow. Um so I'm really hoping to find some great humans to help me with this work. I have my small community here, but hundreds and hundreds of disabilities advocates in one location sounds pretty exciting to me.
Yeah, and you were gifted that trip. They wanted you
Yeah.
there and they wanted to make
Mhm.
sure that your message came across, which was awesome.
Yeah, I just got put onto the statewide independent living council, and so there's councils in every state, and then there's independent living centers all around the nation, and many probably almost 52 states are going to be represented tomorrow. And they probably have delegates coming from all over the world.
Amazing. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's going to
Yeah.
be a great
What
opportunity.
What do you think disability inclusion is, Wendy?
Huh. Disability and inclusion. I mean, having everybody have access to the things they need, but
Yeah.
also to include them in the conversation and
Mhm.
just realizing that just because you have a disability, it doesn't mean that you can't perform services or um, do the other things that some people might mistakenly think that you can't do because the word disability comes up. And I think people just don't want to talk about it either as well.
Yeah, it's an uncomfortable topic and subject that it makes things really awkward for people. It'll be interesting to see the other lens of the people who have it talking about it. And
Yeah,
what will be coming up. It will be interesting to watch the other lens where we're all talking about it because we know that it exists in our lives and our bodies, or it exists in their families' lives and their families' bodies. And so that will be very fascinating to me to be watching a whole room of people talking about it because it is an uncomfortable topic.
yeah.
Um, it's Disability Pride Month. Um, And so I kind of want to demonstrate the whole concept of like, I'm not super prideful that, like, oh, I was born in a certain way. That's not what I'm proud about. But I'm excited about all of the accomplishments and all of the things that I've overcome in my life.
Mhm.
That's what I think when I think about pride. I feel like it's the whole concept of I'm celebrating my milestones because it's been a whole lifetime of overcoming lots and lots of things.
Absolutely. I mean, you should
Yeah.
be proud of how far you've come and all the things you've overcome and what you're able to do. I mean, even work on a day to day basis and,
Mhm.
be able to help other people. So not only can you do that, but you're helping people like me and others, in
Yeah.
your therapy. So,
And, and then the fascinating things that I get to get trained in, and, because in all types of different kinds of work, we need continuing education,
Hmm.
right? And so it's also fascinating that, I get to go and get trained and I get to go and learn different modalities so I can also help more people. And I think in the wellness part, it's very, there is chronic illnesses out there, and there are people who have health conditions out there that need to be helped. And I don't always think about that as disability, more that I think we have documented medical conditions and we need to have different kinds of approaches to express that. Wendy, this is so delightful. Do you have any words that you want to share, or, what's been your experience with disability?
I mean, I can't say I've had a lot of experience with
Okay.
disability, but working with you and spending time with you, I've heard a lot about it, and I do believe in your mission. And like
Thank
I
you.
have been a sponsor, and I do believe in helping you get to where you need to be. So I
I
think
know.
your
You're going to
mission
help me with
is
a
incredible.
big thing soon. I
Yeah.
have dysgraphia, and my money stuff can be very messy because I have this dyscalculia, and dyscalculia is where money is kind of messy. And Wendy is gonna give me some mentorship and support in that, and I think that's a beautiful thing. I adore you and I appreciate you. We
Thank
have to move on to our next commercial. Again, thank you so much, everyone, for their thoughts. Wendy, for joining us tonight,
you.
and your love and your appreciation and your inclusive values, because we all need to know that inclusion is important.
Absolutely.
So, we're going to go on another short break because we have a commercial coming. Can't wait to find out what kind of new information we're going to learn next.
This is love. You belong here. Right here. Right now. Love is the moment you feel seen, sharing what you mean. It's a quiet that feels like home. You feel held wherever you roam. It's a breath that fills your chest, a shining light that brings you rest. This is love, a heart open wide and steady. This is love, meeting you where you're ready. Gentle hands, open and true. This is love. Oh, this is love. Love is a space that lets you grow as you are, wherever you go. It's a kindness warm and sure, and a welcome that endures. It's a voice that says you belong here, unknown and felt when hearts are clear. This is love, living here in the moment. This is love, holding grace as the Love is kind, it sees the soul before the mind. It stays present, it stays true. Love is alive in me and you. This is love, soft and strong together. This is love, binding hearts forever. Open eyes, open view. This is love. This is This is love.
Welcome back. I cannot believe that we have literally used our time this beautiful Saturday night for the pre launch of Talkability. We literally cannot wait to describe what kind of shows are going to be coming up. And I'm more excited. I'm so thrilled about my upcoming show on July 25th, where I, for 25 years, have wanted to go to this historical conference with disability, a national convention on independent living. And I have head for the airport tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. And I will land in Washington, D.C. with lots of advocates. And the upcoming show is the ADA show, the advocacy show, the show where I'm hoping to meet people, get snippets from them, get some footage, and share the meaningful opportunities when the disability community comes together. I'm always educating societal norms, but this is going to be the role reversal of going to the disability community and being immersed. I normally go to everything by myself. I'm always kind of going to a lot of things without community and just kind of walking in alone. This event, I'm not walking in alone. I'm not going to be alone. I'm going to be with friends. I have a companion coming, I have a colleague coming, and I'm going to get to know my people in the Massachusetts community even better. Upcoming shows in August, we're going to learn hopefully some really great wisdom around how disability advocacy came into my life, how I began all of that. In September, we're going to talk about mental health again. And we're going to launch into school resources. We're going to bring our wonderful friend Kate back. And we're going to talk about resources for school, because that's important. We're going to need to know how to handle the school year when things are going, things go awry or things go well. And how do we celebrate students of the month? Because disability students should be receiving that too. Inclusion is everywhere. In October, it is employment month. I cannot wait. That is going to be super exciting. November, we're going to see what that brings to the table, but we'll probably do a little bit more segment on adaptable clothes and tech resources, and maybe some disability companies. December, we're going to close out the year with wellness and well-being, and of course, International Day of Disability, and launching the network. And then we'll be right into 27. How delightful and exciting. It really touches my heart that you joined us tonight. And it really touches my heart that you were able to come to our TV streaming show, Talkability, and doing the pre launch tonight. It just really brings my soul to warmth. And I am really, really excited. So we have a Substack. This week, I'm probably going to be reviving that Substack. It's been a little dormant for a couple of months. So if you go to Embracing Disability website and you subscribe, you will actually be able to find the Substack and subscribe there. If you go on Zephy, you can subscribe there and donate. And I just really want you to be engaged with us. Be disability curious. Have a wonderful time. And let's keep enjoying all of the things. So, the show, Talkability, will be every first and third Saturday at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. We live in a world that doesn't fit us. So I always say a hug knows no disability. Thank you again for this wonderful, wonderful opportunity to celebrate Talkability and to have our pre launch. Again, we live in a world that doesn't fit us, and a hug knows no disability because then when you hug, we all know one another. It's connection. I would love for you to thank you for being here. We will be bringing another commercial, I believe. And thank you so much. And remember to hug your friends because you don't know if they're disabled or not. And we don't know because a hug knows no disability. Thank you again for your time. It's been a wonderful evening, and I hope you enjoyed our time together. I sure have. Thanks again.